Hey everybody, Anti-Cynic here. So I didn't review anything last week because I was sick, so I'm going to give you 2 reviews this week. First off, we have Action Comics number 996. This is by Peter J. Tomasi with art by Doug Mahnke. This is Tomasi's second issue on Detective, I believe. I liked the first issue okay. I had some issues with it, no pun intended. So, spoiler warning, Leslie Tompkins was killed in that issue by this raging monster thing. It's like a metamorphosis of a bunch of different Batman villains, and it keeps like changing its shape. I didn't know how to feel about that. I'm not really sure if Tomasi's been on this book. I mean, he hasn't really long enough to earn that. He has written Batman before. But yeah, it just felt like he's out of the gate just trying to shock us, and it felt like it was there more for shock value than anything. And I'm still not convinced reading this issue that it was necessarily the right move, but it does at least factor into the overarching story, so I don't know. So what's happening here is this crazy monster is killing a bunch of Batman's mentors, basically. So this issue, it's mainly focused on him going to Ducard, who he thinks might be responsible for it. Ducard featured heavily in the first arc of Tomasi's run on Batman and Robin. That's the only arc I read from that book. It was pretty good from what I remember. Perhaps it doesn't hold up, I'm not really sure. I know later in his run it gets a little controversial with him bringing Robin back to life. In any case, he goes to Ducard. Ducard tells him that he's not responsible, so it must be someone else, and then they both get attacked by the monster. And again, spoiler alert, Ducard dies. He kills himself. He blows himself up and to blow the monster up. So then Batman realizes, well, okay, someone's trying to kill all my mentor figures, so then he travels to Japan to find Master Kurigi. He fights this ninja. It's a pretty good fight scene. It's really well plotted. The art in general is quite good by Doug Mahnke. I really like his style. He has this really like chiseled features on all his faces. It's very distinct. So yeah, the action scenes are good. In any case, I like that there's like a mystery going throughout this. It's always nice when there's like an actual mystery in Batman comics, and it's not just like you already know what's happening, or it's some Joker's just trying to mess with them. Like there's an actual mystery. We don't know who's behind it. We'll see how long that lasts. Again, I'm still not sure about the death in the last issue, but we'll see going forward. I mean, he might reverse it because Tomasi has done that, and that might make it worse. I don't know. So yeah, I would recommend this overall. I do have some issues with it, as I said, but the art's really good. The action is well plotted. There's a good sense of mystery to it. It's not super character driven. The first issue was more character driven than this issue, and like the death again in the first issue doesn't have maybe as much impact as I would have expected. But again, I would recommend this overall. It's quite good.